Kevin Burke, the Dean of Academics.
And I'm Mrs. Brooke Coyle, the Director of College Guidance.
And we are sending you this video today to let you know about our course registration, which is coming up. Before we start, yes, I am wearing sweatpants. I apologize. We were going to shoot this tomorrow, but we didn't want to wait another day. And if anyone knows how to sew, let me know. I could probably use your help. Anyway, on to course registration. Course registration for the sophomores, the current sophomores, is going to begin probably in a few weeks. But we wanted to get you some information today so that you know about our new course offerings, some additional information about the concentrations, and also the course registration process. So those are things we're going to cover in today's video. In the email that contains this video is also a document with our course catalog. That catalog is your go-to guide for all the information about the courses offered at St. Augustine Prep. We're very excited that next year we've added a few additional courses that we haven't offered previously. Some of those include an Introduction to Business course, another course that is an Election Politics course, a Terrorism in Our World course, and then, most notably for the rising juniors, a Logic and Comprehension course. This course is a half-credit course, so it's 2.5 credits, and will only be taken 2 days a week. So on the other 2 days that the course is in session, the students will be free. Logic and Comprehension is a course that's geared toward preparing students for standardized test taking. Also, at the same time, it's going to give them the much-needed skills like reading comprehension and logical thinking, which are critical to success in college.
So I'm going to give you some information on the registration process for this year as it has changed. We are taking a different approach. In the past, students would get a course selection sheet and then have to figure out which periods would work. Once they submitted their schedule, they would go and get faculty signatures in order for them to move into an honors class or to continue in an honors class. This year we're trying to do things a little bit differently. So at this point, teachers have already provided to counselors which students are approved to go into an honors class or in some cases not approved to go into an honors class. So we will use that in place of the students chasing down teachers to get those signatures. The next big component is going to be a Google form that's going to be sent to each student by me. On that Google form will be a listing of all of the available courses that your son can take. Once he submits that form will go to his college guidance counselor, and the counselor will use that form in addition to any approvals from the teachers to create his junior year schedule.
So now you have a little bit of information about the registration process, and now we're going to tell you the required courses that each junior must take. Every junior takes a theology course, a literature course, a math course, a US 2 course, and that could include AP US 2, and a science elective, and then, if the student decides, a third year of a language, and then the Logic and Comprehension are the courses that every junior is going to take next year. Do you want to say a little bit about the science and world language?
Two things, yes. World language, we would anticipate that almost every junior is going to take a third year of a language. If a student is opting not to do that, they really need to see their counselor to get approval not to take a third year. With regards to the science course, if a student wants to take physics, they just need to understand that physics needs to be taken concurrently with pre-calculus. So if a student's not taking pre-calculus in their junior year, they should hold off on the physics until their senior year.
What about military academies?
If any student is interested in military academy, physics needs to be in the plan. So whether it's the junior year or the senior year, it doesn't matter, but it does need to be on that transcript.
And that third year of a language is necessary.
For military academy, 100%.
So those are the required courses for juniors at St. Augustine Prep. That's a lot of information for you to take in, and I think the primary purpose that we're sending this video is to let you know that we're here to help. No registration is final unless the student, the parent, and the college guidance counselor all sign off that it's the best course of action for that student. So if you have any questions or concerns, there's a lot of resources here. In your office?
Last week your son should have received an email from his new assigned college counselor. All right, so that might have changed from last year, so make sure that they check that email. Our counselors are Mr. Alan Powell, he's at extension 115, Mr. Mark Reardon, he's at extension 119, Ms. Carol Castelli at 148, and my extension is 116.
The academics office is extension 108. At that extension, you can reach Mrs. Pippett, Mrs. Vogelsong, or myself if you have any questions or concerns. As we say often, St. Augustine Prep is about providing opportunities, not creating barriers for your son. So if for some reason there's a required course or something that's blocking your son from achieving something he hoped to achieve, call us. Let us know. We can create a plan, come up with the best course of action for your son to get everything he needs to go on to the next level. Thank you for listening. Is there anything else?
He's wearing sweatpants because he split his pants changing buildings.
I got to go ask my wife to sew them for me tonight. Thank you.